I got to record this video twice because my mic didn't sound very good. Woohoo! Alright, you guys, so this is meant to be a quick Minerva update. That's all it is. I just want to show you guys what's been going on because not quite everything has made it into my videos, and as of recording this in the recent days, I haven't been streaming as much as I wanted to, so here we go. You can see on the right, we have a scoreboard cycle finally. One of our members, Pablo, just whipped that up way faster than I thought he could. Like, honestly, we're talking like 20 minutes, and he had all of our relevant scoreboards on a cycle with colors in a data pack, and it's great. And I'm so happy to have that. So that'll be going along the side of the video. If you guys want to see all of our statistics, then there you go. The leaderboard, that is, only the top 15 make it on there. I wish you could change that. Can you? I don't think so. But yeah, this is part of the reason I haven't made as many videos is because, well, I don't know if you know how much time a perimeter takes, but we've been at this for quite a few days now, and I am currently at the top of the scoreboard. So I've been busy digging a lot, is what I mean by that. So I haven't, like, you know, digging's not an interesting video. It's a fun stream. I get to hang out with chat with you guys while we're digging away. We once spent like 4 or 5 hours on stream just digging, and it was great. It was super awesome just talking. But as for a video, you know what I mean. So yeah, we got all the sea lanterns in place. Guardian Farm has been running. I have been running it pretty much non-stop, because if I can pull up monitor cap here, you can see that the second account of mine, Enemies Bot 2, is using this. It's not really my account, it's loaned from Enemy. Thank you, Enemy. Has been running this Guardian Farm pretty much non-stop for a few days now, and that has fueled all of the sea lanterns that we've put into the ceiling, and the ghasts have been tremendous help in removing the sea lanterns. So somebody at some point is gonna have to freshen this up, but we're all pretty much unanimously putting that off until the perimeter is done, because it's insanely likely that at the angle that gas spawn at, that they're just gonna undo your work as you're working on it. So yeah, I also wanted to talk about some of the plans that we had for this area. Now, it's already been well established what design we're going to use. It's going to be my retracting floor / sweeping with the gas design. I'll link that below if you guys haven't seen it. And I have shown it in past episodes, so I'm going to leave it out of this one. But we will be replacing this design once this whole area is completely dug out. And once it is dug out, we will be removing the lava. So I'm showing this and talking about this partially to like let you guys know as the viewers, but also to some of the members who might watch this, and please spread the word to not everybody who watches my videos, what we're going to do with this area, just so that everybody's on the same page. We will be removing the lava, whether it's with flying machines or somebody builds up a mini Moses or goes layer by layer. I don't care. Lava needs to go. That's going to be going down all the way to bedrock. What goes in between the bedrock to spawn proof it and give us something to walk on? I have no idea. I am totally up for different options and opinions, and same thing with the walls. So I don't want to do same with the sea lanterns. Like, I don't want to do that everywhere. I mean, actually, that would look really cool as like a disco ball effect to have sea lanterns everywhere. I hadn't thought of that until just now. That's kind of an awesome idea. I'm just saying. In the past, I have been telling some of our builders off camera that, like, the walls should be, like, strong and enforced, like, I don't know, netherrack, dark oak, or not netherrack, nether brick, dark oak, maybe a bit of acacia for the white, you know, theme. I don't know. Just something, like, strong and metallic, maybe, like, iron bars go a long way, but nothing too complicated. Like, I love the disco ball theme, and I want to float that to other people, but, like, it needs to be easy to build. We do not have a Schematica, and I'm not gonna go 3 or 4 layers thick trying to make it nice and detailed. I don't want anything crazy complicated. I just want it to be clean. I don't want it to be messy or an insane thing. I just I need it to look good, and if it is gonna be like a repeatable pattern, it should line up in the corners. I don't know. I don't know exactly what anybody would have in mind for that, but I wanted that to be said just so that people know that we are looking for a wall design here. And that's just to some of our, like, an applicant builder I'm working with and some of the Minerva members. They might have some ideas they want to share with everybody, and we can get those said. But yeah, that's it. We're just gonna dig it out and then edit the walls, and that's just sort of a work in progress. I wanted to address this as like that's what we have planned, and in case you were curious. Now that's enough disco talk. Let's head over to the end and see what we got going on over there. Rest in peace, headphone users. We're at the end, and I still have F3 up. So I wanted to start from here just to show you guys this ice tunnel in case you guys haven't seen it before. This is so far what we've got in the end. Not much aesthetically has changed, other than like, you know, finishing up the entire area. The beacon up here has been switched back to iron because somebody did not hear or care about my wishes to keep it as emerald blocks, but don't worry, I'll be taking care of that at some point. Probably not in this video, I'll just do it off camera, it's whatever. You guys will see it later someday, it's just an emerald beacon. But this area has been unfinished. So in my last episodes, we were over here and I kind of did a big old WIP after I finished the carrots and potatoes because there wasn't really much to do. It hadn't been designed yet and we just kind of left off. And I think one of the last things I showed was this empty area where there was nothing to look at. We now have a sugarcane farm. It's very unexciting, honestly. It's just kind of Eritige took this out. I think it was Eritige. That's what I know. Tone Formula is the guy who designed most of this area, and Eritige is a member on our server who I'm pretty sure is the one who built all of this. I believe the aesthetics as well. He did a stellar job. Looks super cute. And it's exactly as we please. It's not pleased, but like exactly as we wanted. Right behind the villagers, the librarians, you can see all the sugarcane. It gives it such a nice background color, like there's a lawn out there. And it's super nice. It's not that fast, and it doesn't need to be. It's just kind of used to unlock trades, new and old. And now we have a source of paper in the area. And we'll probably be using this for fireworks and gunpowder in the future as well, although a sugarcane farm isn't exactly that hard to get. And it's just a basic flying machine design with a super unnecessary clock up here. And if we, I'm not sure which direction this is going. If we hang out here long enough, we might get to see it harvest, but it's not that. It just flies through here and cuts everything off. And then below here, we got minecarts to pick everything up. And I wanted to show this because it's not meaningful to you guys or really the video, but more of me to explain like kind of why I haven't been making as many episodes. So I haven't been streaming because like school started and like it's really bad to go live at midnight, but like that's when I'm up right now. So like I spent about an entire house episode fixing these clocks because the first ones weren't too good. But now it's a lot better. It runs well. This is a Minerva prank. This is Eritige's wonderful song that I'm not going to share with you for your own sake. It's really annoying. And the area over here is what we were sort of also waiting on to get designed, because the storage room had two hiccups. First off, this was too close to the side and I didn't have any room because of these filters. So Tone had to extend these chests back and kind of redo a bit of the room. And as it turns out, my crafting system, my mass crafting system, linked up above or in the description, no longer works in 1.13. Like it works, but it doesn't really work because the problem with it is it has a lot of water and the items just float up and you don't really get everything. And so it's not really the best option anymore like it was before. So what I'm going to have to probably do is use one of my dropper based systems. I'll also link below quite a few of my videos on, or maybe just one video. It kind of covers them all. I don't know. I have a whole speed crafting playlist that I'll link on machines to help you craft more better. And, you know, depending on how you think of it, that's not technically bad English. How you can craft more things better. I digress. That'll be used to probably craft the melon blocks here, because we're going to need a lot of droppers just shooting out, and then we can just craft it into blocks. It'll be like turning on a faucet. And all of those can be stored over here because this is the furthest from the doorway, and because we need to craft the melon blocks, they're kind of a high maintenance block to trade with, whereas pumpkins and wheat will they'll just be flooded into the chest, and then we can bring those over to unlock farmers as we go. Speaking of which, these chests have been filling up very, very nicely. These two I've been trading out of, so don't worry about those, but all of these have been completely filled at this point, and we've got a few better farmers, lots of 15-15 trades, no 15 pumpkins. Whoops. Unfortunately, we don't have any farmers that have 15-15-8, which would be potatoes, carrots, and then 8 for pumpkins, which would be considered a mostly perfect farmer, but we've been looking quite a bit, and if I'm not mistaken, then any second here, this thing should sweep through. I said it's not that interesting, but I mean, this only happens like once every while, and this seems to have reversed. Did I miss it? Did I you know what? We're going to trigger it. I don't even care. Just pop into survival quick, and then boom. There we go. We got it. It's flowing through. I'm not really sure how that clock works, but it's fun to watch this thing go. And then, of course, all of these will get picked up by the minecarts below and dropped off into this item stream. Speaking of item streams, we're in creative now. And this is sort of the final product. So this is like a little bit different. It's not perfectly accurate to survival anymore. Like the sugarcane farm's not even over here because he's been building in single player. But here's a storage room, in creative at least. And I'm pretty sure I showed this on camera other than like that last clip. But like, I believe I showed this in my last video that we got that all done in a live stream. And most of this outer area hasn't changed at all other than this back area. So this is the final product here. He left the area open just so I can build a crafting system. He was very, very convenient about leaving this an odd number. I don't know if Tone knew that he was doing this, but usually when we use droppers to dispense items to craft them, there's going to be a single output. So this makes my job a lot easier. And it's mostly similar to what you saw in Survival. I haven't put the carpets in yet. It hasn't been lit up. And the leaves are super painful to place. Usually Tone's been doing that in the recent projects, but that'll all get done soon enough. And I asked him about making this area a little easier to get around, in that like this entrance exit is totally fine, but when you're up here, what if you want to go right down here, you know, right up and down? And I talked to him about a spiral staircase, but he opted for water, which I'm sure will work completely fine. You can just walk in and out, go up and down from here, and it's pretty convenient. It works totally fine. And then there's a nice little entrance here to the wiring, which he did not have to do. I didn't ask him to do this, but this is so nice that you can get in and out through here, and then it connects the whole area, and it looks like it's a proper room, even though most of this floor hasn't changed because the rails kind of prevent you from doing anything crazy. But what I did, this is my touch to the build, I added spruce fences under these. Hides the red from the observer, and then it makes them look like they're actually being supported, those pistons up there. I never really thought about it before because this isn't an area you ever see. And in terms of technical redstone, I mean, if it works, you stop fiddling with it. So yeah, anyway, he connected this whole area, and there's even a little entrance here to the storage room. So the whole thing is interconnected like a little anthill, and it's really, really nice, and it looks really, really great. And I can't wait to build this in survival. I meant for this video to be more of an update, and because I don't honestly see myself placing all these leaves tonight, we'll probably get this done in a stream or my next video. I just wanted to show you guys kind of what was going on and what our plans were for this area. But now that you guys have seen all of that, let's head over to the iron farm. Ta-da! We have an iron farm finally. So to those of you who have been watching the videos and the streams and have been paying attention, you know that this has been a problem for a while. Not too much to say on it from me. Obviously the guys who've been working on this will probably have a lot more to say because they had a lot of trouble getting a design working, let me tell you. This has been an ongoing thing for a while now, and it still is, but functionally we got, I think, 92 villages. This might be 64, I didn't ask. It looks like 92 from my beginner eyes, but we got an iron farm, and I'm not really sure about this floor placement up here. I'm sure Meatball could tell me all about it, but whatever, it works. Plenty of iron, and now iron's no longer a problem. I was crafting hoppers by the stack pretty much the day this thing was finished. It's so nice to have this out of the way. We don't have to worry about pistons anymore or anything like that. Yeah, and about the first night they already had shulker boxes full of blocks of iron, and they got a nice little crafting station down here. It looks more like a shower rather than an actual craft. Whatever, it works, you know. I'm not concerned about it. I just wanted to tell you guys so that you know it's a thing, but that's pretty much it. That's all the updates I had for today. Just wanted to let you guys know what was going on with me and where I've been. We've been busy, as the title would suggest. So yeah, hope to see you guys in the streams in the future. Check out any future videos. Subscribe if you guys want to see more of that. And thanks for watching.